Hello everyone, welcome to the latest edition of Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way. And my name is Ajatab Jha, and today we are here at Noida Campus A7. Through this Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way, we try to get into a conversation with our leaders, engage them into a conversation wherein they share their experiences around the values of Tech Mahindra Rise tenants, wherein they share their experiences, not only their experience, but also the experiences of their team or anyone in Tech Mahindra who has lived up these values. So not only this, we also try to talk to leaders and to find out that what is the essence which keeps us ticking in Tech Mahindra and living the organization's values. Today's guest on the series is a senior business leader with more than 30 years of experience in IT industry. He's regarded as a visionary in the industry, and he has played a significant role in the journey or in the growth journey of Tech Mahindra. Prior to Tech Mahindra, he has worked with Lehman Brothers as Senior Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer. And he has also worked as President Global Operations for vCustomer, and he has served as CEO HCL Technologies for BPS Solutions. And also he has worked as an EVP HR for HCL Technologies. And not only this, he has got an experience of working with organizations like TCS, Sujit Baksi, Bank of India, and Union Carbide. It's my pleasure to welcome Sujit Baksi, President Corporate Affairs, Tech Mahindra BSG Division, and Chief Executive for BSG Division as well. So welcome to the show, Sujit.
Hi, Sujit. Hi.
Nice to meet you on the show. Right, so to start with, let me say that you're regarded as a role model for someone who has been through a transformation in terms of the journey in career. You started as, I would say, in the HR function, and then you moved on to business role. And then you've had an illustrious career so far, and you're regarded as a role model. So I would like to ask you that, what are the factors which propelled this transformation, and how the journey so far has been, and how the organization helped you throughout this transformation?
So first, one correction. I don't know illustrious or not, but but I think even today, my job is 90% HR. With business, you can have a model, you have certain rules by which run the business. End of the day, it's people issue. If you don't have the right people, the right place, at the right time, with the right attitude, business will not deliver results. So I still handle 90%. If I check my mails, 800, 900 mails a day, maybe 600 are people related. So you never leave HR, right?
That's right. Okay, that's something insightful, that once you've been in HR, you never leave HR. All right, so now let's move on to, if I'll talk about the other aspect of TechM as an organization. So you spent a lot of time in this industry. If I'm not wrong, it's been like more than 30 years now. So and we are currently going through an age of transformation, that everything is getting into this digital age. So how do you think that's how well we are poised as an organization for this new change in technology and this entire atmosphere?
I'll give you some very, very, very small example, but it actually tries to state the way industry is moving.
Okay.
I was recently speaking to the founder of the largest industrial group in Philippines, and the son of the founder, and we are discussing opportunities for Tech Mahindra, both for IT and BSG in that group. And he said, you know what? My real estate business is under threat. What have you got to do with real estate business? And what have I got to do with it? He said that a large portion of his real estate in Philippines, and I'm sure that will be true in India as well, is going through a serious challenge.
Okay.
The challenge is that the BPO business is growing on headcount till about 2 years back.
Okay.
Now they're saying that, well, the business of people operating from Philippines is growing exponentially, 25-30% year on year. But the needs for space is going down. They're actually vacating space. But they need less people to do the same work, and they need less space.
Less space, right.
So you can see what kind of effect this is having not only on us, but related industry like real estate, technology, people who supply your food, your transportation.
All converging together.
It's all, it's all have a multiplier effect. So it is a real issue. But I think at Tech Mahindra, because we are a technology and a BSG combined company, and we work as one unit, I think we are in a position to take advantage of this transformation much more rapidly and elegantly than most of our competitors.
All right. Thank you so much for that I would say, guidance, that how we are poised for this transformation. And now if I'll talk about, since in Tech Mahindra over the past, I would say, few years, we have seen that there's a lot of awareness around the TechM or Tech Mahindra tenets, the RISE tenets. So we would like if you could share any of the experiences wherein your team or probably someone else's team wherein you have witnessed that they have lived the RISE values, if you can share that experience with us.
Lots of experience, lot of examples, and most of them, it comes from our associates on the floor.
Okay.
What they have done, our business is extremely demanding. At the same time, it's extremely monotonous, right? We keep on doing the same thing for 20 years, 30 years, 5 years, listening to calls, answering calls, doing transactions. It's very repetitive. And I think what we have encouraged at Tech Mahindra from the time we started BSG 10 years back, we have asked people on the floor to come with ideas.
Right.
And there are multiple examples I can give. And whenever I get an opportunity, when I travel to any location, I try to go and have a cup of coffee with that associate, who has come with so many new ideas, which we never thought. So I think it's every day is RISE for us. Every day is RISE for us.
Okay.
And that actually is helping us, this transformation. The first question you asked about transformation to a digital way of delivery, I think it actually started from there, from grassroots.
All right. So the actual input or the real input is coming from the grassroots.
Absolutely.
All right.
And your program of Exchange and you're the new one, the Axia.
Yeah.
They're all based on people coming with ideas.
Yeah, certainly. Right. Recently we've seen Praxis.
Praxis as well, yeah.
Yeah, certainly. All right. Thank you so much for answering this one. And it's really delighted. I'm really delighted personally to know that it's coming from a leader like you, that the original RISE values are coming up from the grassroots level.
Right.
Thank you for answering this one. All right, so after that, let me ask you that I was reading somewhere, Jack Welch once told, he said that when you're not leader, it's all about your personal growth. But when you become a leader, it's all about the growth of people around you.
Right.
So I would like to ask you that, what do you think, what kind of a role or a significant role a mentor plays in budding leadership? Or if I can put it in other words, that what are the three, I would say, components of leadership which you would like to inculcate in Tech Mahindra?
The one way the leader can help or lead is lead by example.
All right.
Lead by example of doing it himself or herself and leading the way, and the leader will follow. The leader can't be running for 40 years at the same stage, at the same pace, at the same situation. But there's a lot of learning from that example of falling as well. Let me take it to the right stride. A leader, in my opinion, has a couple of very basics that he or she should follow. Ethics, completely ethics. Ethical of running business. Transparency, be transparent. Third, last but not the least, share the bad news. Don't hide the bad news. And the last one has some implication. I always believe, and I was addressing a group of new joinees recently over a TP, and I said in business, there will be bad times and good times. And the logic or the trick is, then when you are in good times, conserve cash, don't waste. And when in bad times, use that cash. Because in bad times, your people have some available time because business has gone through a downturn, whatever it is. And that's the time the cash that you have conserved in good time, spend it on training the leaders of tomorrow. Yeah. So I think conserve cash in good times, use cash in bad times. That's another thing that the leader should do.
All right. So if I've got you right, it's like that save for the rainy days.
Absolutely.
If you save for the rainy days, it can take you dry and home.
Right.
Right. Sorry, thank you so much for that insightful on the leadership component. Now, let me ask you that through this session, Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way, we try to propagate the message of the environment which we have now. So at this juncture, I would like to ask you that, do you have any special message or a message for all of us in Tech Mahindra?
Yeah, as I said, we are in a very competitive environment, right? It's a dog-eat-dog market. And obviously, that stress goes down to the grassroots level. Now, and I said that the job is, at least in our business, job is very monotonous and repetitive. And with such pressures, the pressures that you have on a job, the monotonous nature of the job, the repetitive nature of the job, has to have some fresh air.
Okay.
And that's the work and play.
All right.
But it can't be only work and play.
Yeah,
okay?
Live first and play, yeah.
So I think it is necessary. Mm-hmm. And some of our units, I don't want to be specific, some of our units do it very well. Mm-hmm. And some of our units don't do it that well. And I've been telling my colleagues, my DRs, mm-hmm. that I don't see that, when 10 years back we started, there's so much of joy.
Yeah.
Today with growth, we have 26,000 people. Probably we had more fun, we had 100 people.
Yeah.
People who are constantly mm-hmm. changing, they're doing new things, they're having some kind of competition on the floor. Enjoy the work.
Yeah.
And don't take it so seriously, right?
Okay.
I think too much of seriousness has come today because of the pressure. So I think we've got to unwind and have a good balance.
All right, that's a really nice message coming from you, sir. So I think now we have come towards the end of today's show. Mm-hmm. So thank you so much for taking time out for us, and it was a pleasure meeting you. So thank you so much for spending time with us. Thanks a lot. Thanks. That was Sujit Baksi, President Corporate Affairs and Chief Executive, BSG Division, Tech Mahindra. So stay tuned for more interesting conversations with our leaders. Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way. This is Ajitab Jha signing off. Have a great day.